The sacrifice of Isaac. Abraham had waited many years for the promise of God to be fulfilled. His son, Isaac, was the child through whom God had assured him that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Abraham loved Isaac dearly, but one day God tested him in a way he never could have imagined. Abraham. God called. "Here I am." Abraham replied, "Take your son, your only son Isaac whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains that I will show you," God commanded. Abraham's heart must have ached at these words, but he did not hesitate. Early the next morning, he saddled his donkey, took 2 of his servants, and prepared the wood for the offering. Then he and Isaac set off for the place God had told him about. For 3 days they traveled. On the 3rd day, Abraham looked up and saw the mountain in the distance. He turned to his servants and said, "Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there to worship, and then we will return to you." Abraham placed the wood for the burnt offering on Isaac's shoulders, while he carried the fire and the knife. As they walked together, Isaac turned to his father and asked, "Father, the fire and the wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham looked at his son and said, "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." They continued up the mountain, and when they reached the place God had chosen, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood. Then, with trembling hands, he bound Isaac and laid him on the altar. Just as Abraham lifted the knife to slay his son, the angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham." "Here I am," Abraham replied. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," the angel said. "Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught by its horns in a nearby thicket. With great relief and gratitude, he untied Isaac and took the ram, offering it as a sacrifice instead. Abraham named the place Yahweh, meaning, "The Lord will provide." Then the angel of the Lord called to Abraham again and said, "Because you have done this and have not withheld your son, I will surely bless you. Your descendants will be as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. Through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me." With hearts full of wonder and gratitude, Abraham and Isaac returned to their servants and journeyed home, forever changed by the test of faith and the provision of God.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.